All right, so let's have a quick discussion about getting stuck. All right, getting stuck means your pivot sucks. Essentially, you can't rotate freely through the ball to let the club naturally release around your body. So what happens is your pivot stalls, and then you're going to get the club out from behind you, out to the ball as quickly as possible. So when there's not enough room created for your arms to move freely through your pivot, in other words, you either early extend, there's no room, so you flip the club, or you just stall because either a physical limitation or you haven't made a proper backswing pivot to enable a proper forward swing pivot. All right, this is what getting stuck is. It's nothing else. All right, we need to be able to freely pivot our body in both directions. So, one, I want you to try this. All I want you to do, right below your sternum, is grab the club. All right, get into golf posture. I just want to see just chest high back, chest high through. See what it feels like through the ground for you to be able to move that club in an arc. And I go like this, you see the club just move in an arc. This is without your grip, without anything else, just getting the lower body, hips, chest, shoulders, all to freely pivot. You see there's a little tilt in my shoulders, tilt in my hip, tilt in my knees. And on the way down, there's also a little tilt in my shoulders, pelvis, and knees. All right, start with that. Feel through the ground what it's like to actually pivot through your feet and hips through the ground. Then we can add in your grip, and your grip severely affects your pivot style. So kind of depends on what grip fits you as to how we're going to go about your pivot. But just feeling it through the ground first is really important. So I would just do that a few times to start. If you feel like you're getting stuck, just take that through your feet, through your hips, through your knees, then just hit a couple shots where you're just kind of going halfway back and you feel like that pivot just, there's freedom, right? There's no restriction to movement. All right, see what the ball flight does, see where the club lands. Does it land after the ball, before the ball? And then start to make adjustments on this drill. So if we're hitting behind the ball, maybe your pivot is too much pressure here on the right foot, and that's what's stalling your pivot. So move it forward more and then turn around your left hip. All right, there's many things we can do to enhance your pivot, but the number one reason for getting stuck, pivot. Could be backswing, could be forward swing set up by the backswing, or could be forward swing alone. But either way, get used to what this hip high to hip high movement feels like, and you will rotate more freely through the ball, end up making better contact with your irons more often.